That's been an awesome day today. We've seen some really fantastic drivers, enjoyed some good food, fantastic atmosphere, and qualifying was just amazing. You've got to watch it and see the highlights. This is fantastic. Watch it to the end. Okay, all good?
We're off.
Cool. We're off. Let's do it. Let's go racing. We're going racing today, so it's the Monza Grand Prix, and Ferrari fans go absolutely crazy, so it's a fantastic atmosphere. I guess 75% of the people in the stadium will be Ferrari fans, and they've got a chance of winning today, so it's going to be super exciting. Oh, it's one of the best in the world. Just the whole weekend, you've got, obviously Milan is only an hour away where we stay, and you can be going to some fantastic restaurants, enjoying the atmosphere of Milan, which is a beautiful city, and really doing a bit of shopping as well, as my daughter would tell you. So okay, we can get the shopping done, great restaurants, and then we can enjoy a fantastic Grand Prix with the energy and the fantastic atmosphere that comes with it. All predictions are tough. Nice fight between Leclerc and Hamilton. That's what happened last week in Belgium. I think we're going to see that again this weekend, and we'd look forward to a really close competition. I'm a Red Bull fan. Unfortunately, Max is at the back of the grid, but there's rain forecast, so it could be exciting with him trying to come from the back of the grid to the front of the grid. And if he did top 4, that would be, well, if he did top 5, 6, 7, would be awesome. But let's see if he can do top 4. That would be really fantastic. We think there'll be over 180,000 passionate fans, so you can imagine the atmosphere. And I reckon at least 75% of them are Ferrari fans. So if they perform well in quali and win the race, they will go absolutely crazy. So you can see we're just arriving at a track now, and if you look at the fans, thank you very much. So when you come into Paddock Club, you get a chance to lift the trophies over there, and you can show all your friends that you've won the race yourself. So that's really cool. Lots of memorabilia over here. Obviously, Ferrari's home track, so everything's Ferrari, and Ferrari. Okay, so right behind me here is the paddock. So if you look here, these are all motor homes. They're actually buses, and the drivers on the right-hand side here, that's where they go and that's where the teams are. And then on the left-hand side is where the garages are. Okay, above is Paddock Club, and Paddock Club is over the garages, and of course where they do their pit stops. So when they're changing tyres in nanoseconds, 2-3 seconds, incredible speed that they actually manage to do that. 4 tyres, I mean, it'd take me and you maybe an hour to change our tyres, right? They can do it in 2 seconds. In fact, Red Bull this year achieved, I think it was 1.8 seconds to change 4 tyres. So it's super precision, excitement, and as you can hear, an incredible atmosphere. So 10 past 10 in the morning, and the drivers are arriving now. So they'll have very soon their first practice of the day, and then later on today we got quali. And quali is super important because where you qualify today gets you your position on the grid tomorrow. And that makes a big difference because some tracks are difficult to overtake. And this one, okay, well, if you can on the straights, you can overtake. But if you don't have the speed, and your speed is on corners, so for example, Mercedes, they've got their speed on the corners. They handle the corners very well, but they're not so good on the straight. So they actually want to be in front of Ferrari at the start of the race so that if they get pole, then they're ahead, because they don't want to have to try and catch them up on the straight. Hard to catch them up on the straight where their engine isn't as strong. Okay, so here you can come and stand and watch if you want to when you're in Paddock Club, and you'll see here start-finish line, that's where the finish line is. That's the start line over there, and there's the podium where they want to end up at the end of the race. So winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. And of course, in racing it means everything. You want to be first. And number 2, that's first loser. Don't want to be first loser, got to be number 1 on that podium. Okay, so we're just coming up to 12 o'clock now, and it's going to be the 3rd practice session. So it's really exciting to watch from Paddock Club.
and you'll be able to see the practice session. And then we move on to the Porsches, and the Porsches are quite interesting, so it doesn't stop. It's non-stop action. Porsche's qualifying session for their race tomorrow, so super exciting. From there we can do a pit lane walk, which means I can actually go down into the cars. A few of the friends of mine are mechanics, so I'm lucky enough to know a couple of them from going to Formula One races, really super guys, and that would enable me to get up close to the cars. I'll be able to see Red Bull close up, I'll be able to see Williams close up and Haas, so really looking forward to that. And well, what a day. It's awesome already and so much more to come. Okay, so now we're going for a pit lane walk, and basically we get a chance to see the cars close up. And I know a few of the mechanics, so okay, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get super close to the cars. So they've just finished practice, and the drivers will have given lots of information, so all the computers have collected information, gone back to the teams, and they'll be now busy making improvements so that they're ready to do qualifying. And qualifying is only about an hour and a half away, and that of course is one of the most exciting aspects of the weekend. So looking forward to the pit lane walk. Everybody may be busy, but we should get a chance to have a look at the cars fairly close up. That was a super exciting final qualifying session. A big surprise at the end. So first time round, Leclerc set the fastest time. They came in, there was an accident, Raikkonen had an accident, so there was a slight delay. Then they all went out and they tried to get the toe. So they backed up, all slowed down. And when it came to the shoot off and go for the final lap, they actually missed their timing. So the first one counted, Leclerc's on pole, second is Hamilton, 29,000 for the second in it, super close. It's going to be an incredible race tomorrow. And of course, being we're at Monza, I think that's first time they had pole for a while. I don't think they've won here, even though they've won more than anyone else since 2010. So big race for the Ferrari fans tomorrow. It's going to be super exciting, absolutely sure of that. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Awesome day, really fantastic. So yeah, one of the most exciting days we've had from qualifying. So yeah, it was really exciting, met lots of people and just had a fantastic time. Good company, good atmosphere, great track, great racing.